So I asked almost around 100 people, roughly around 100 people, their opinions. Are you following the U.S. elections that is going on? And a lot of them, like 50% of them said, yeah, we are following, we are aware of it. Does the results of the U.S. election matter to non-Americans, to other people of other countries? Does it matter, or do they care? So this was a question. It's also important to get the views of ordinary people like you and me. Our voices on the internet matter, right? So the voices of common men and women, it matters, right? What they think about a particular ongoing situation, maybe it's political, culture, or whatever. But what their thoughts are on a particular situation, it matters, right? So that was my simple reason. About 50% of them turned back to me. So initially they accused me, but the moment they saw that I'm not recording, and I was just really asking the permission to get their thoughts on the camera, they just came back to me and they just asked what my opinions were, and they wanted to have a conversation. And so many people just talked about the whole incident. Like I didn't meet a single person. I tried to ask both men and women. I didn't come up with a single person who told me that they support Kamala Harris. All of them, at least all of them that I talked to, they said they support Donald Trump, and they want Donald Trump to come into power, to be the next president of America, because they felt that Donald Trump, if he comes to power, because he has good leadership skills compared to Kamala Harris, so it will be better for countries like India, so it will be better for us Indians, because it will strengthen the relationship and the bond. So these are their words. Like, I'm giving you a summary because all of them said like round about the same thing. So they told me that they want Donald Trump because they feel like Donald Trump has good leadership skills, and that he can strengthen the bond between India and America and make it better, like the business relation and cultural relation. So the moment I realized that they're just sharing their opinions, I just asked them, I interrupted them in the middle of the conversation, and I thought of asking them, hey, like, you were already like sharing, you came back to me and were sharing your own opinions about the whole incident. Why not do the same thing on camera? Like, let me just get your opinions on the internet so that other people can also listen to you and maybe get some perspective about the whole situation. So, no, but they said that wherever I asked them, they're like, no, we're not comfortable. Like, I'm not comfortable with that. It's like I'm okay with doing a one-on-one conversation with you about the university and the situation, but I don't want this to get on. Like, I don't want you to share my face or whatever. Like, they didn't get into details. It was said that no, I'm not comfortable with that. So from the first incident, what I concluded is people are not comfortable when it comes to talking about politics. People are afraid to talk about politics on camera. Even in my head, I thought like they would be not afraid because I'm asking them about their opinions about an election that's happening in another country, right? So maybe it's the whole fear thing or whatever, because politics is divisive, right? People have different opinions. People get into all sorts of anger issues and whatnot when it comes to politics. They talk a lot. When the moment they saw, like, I'm not recording, and I told them, yeah, sure, fine, if you're not comfortable, I cannot force you, right, to record. I have to ask your permission. If you don't want to be recorded, obviously, I cannot do anything about it. It's a consent thing, right? So they shared so much. They had so many opinions. But mostly they were like extremely anti-Harris and pro-Trump. Like all of them, all of the people who fought for me, they came back and talked to me. They shared their opinion as viewed pro-Trump. So and hear this, like, There's a guy who just came back and asked me, what is my opinion of US elections? If somebody was supporting Trump, I want to know why they do that. And if somebody's supporting Harris, I want to know, like, I'm a person who's interested in human psychology. So I'm always interested in somebody's, I'm interested to learn about somebody's whole psychological process that leads them to supporting and choosing one candidate over the other. Like, there must be some reason, right, why they're preferring someone over the other. Usually it's about life experiences. So for example, and it's about whoever they think will be beneficial for them. So nobody thinks about others. So, for example, the liberals in Los Angeles, right? And like the Jewish people, the rich Jewish people in Los Angeles were heavily invested. For example, let's say the having celebrities. Obviously, they will not support Trump or any Republican candidate because that doesn't look good for them as on the social image. It's another image, right? Because they are celebrities are expected to be liberals because they're public figures, and for that reason, they're not be pro Trump, or they're not going to be pro any Republican candidate. They're going to always support, and no matter who it is, Biden or whatever, any liberal candidate, they're going to automatically support them, the Hollywood celebrities, because they're celebrities. They have to keep their image clean. Because if you support a Republican candidate, it automatically enforces that you are kind of close-minded, and for that reason, they're going to just avoid that. Versus, for example, you see people like rich capitalists and rich business owners, like Elon Musk. You can see the level of his devotion to Donald Trump. And why do you think he's doing that? Because if Donald Trump comes to power, it's going to be good for him. Obviously, nobody's still here about the country. Nobody cares about the country. There's no nationalism going on here.